Hello, everyone.
Oh, for the love of wrestling, don't you dare be sour. Clap for the best thing going and feel the For the Love of Wrestling power.
That was got to be the best opener we've ever had.
That was amazing.
I don't mean any disses to anybody else, but that was awesome.
Well, thanks.
All right.
I
Well,
try to bring the hype.
well, everyone, welcome to For the Love of Wrestling, episode 5, the last podcast of 2017. And today we have everyone with us for the most part.
Everyone.
Yeah, everyone. I'm feeling a little under the weather today, so I'm gonna have this podcast kicked off to my boy Josh to moderate today. All right, Josh, it's on you.
Okay, boys and girls of YouTube and of For the Love of Wrestling. This podcast is a recap of 2017, which had a lot of key events for WWE, New Japan, and Ring of Honor. We will also be giving our predictions about 2018 as well. I would like to start with what was, in a lot of people's opinion, the best wrestling match in years. And that is Kenny Omega versus Okada 1, which was given a rating of 6 point something by Dave Meltzer. So, boys, girls, and whomever may watch this in the future, I would like to hear your opinion on the match overall. Whether you loved it, whether you hated it, it's the rating of 6 something. Go.
No. Yes.
Now,
Well,
are we talking about the one at Wrestle Kingdom?
Yes, this is the very first, Connor.
No, I'm just making sure because I'm still trying to catch up with my New Japan. So the first match they had was at Wrestle Kingdom.
Correct.
Okay, well that match really was incredible.
Indeed.
Best match of all time? But it was definitely incredible.
It was incredible. I just didn't feel it was a 6-star match.
Well,
5, yeah. Because
I don't really agree with anything Dave Meltzer says, so.
I don't exactly.
You don't believe in Uncle Dave?
Uncle Dave is like the creepy uncle that nobody really likes.
Okay, I agree with that one.
Oh boy, everybody, it's time to roast Dave Meltzer a little bit.
So let's us as a panel give us our own rating for this match. I gave this a 4.5 out of 5, only because I felt like some of the spots weren't needed.
My rating for this match would be 4.8. The reason why I say 4.8 instead of the straight 5 is because I believe it should have been Kenny Omega's moment.
That's a fair point.
I think Okada has had a long enough reign. I am ready for all the Okada praisers and everybody to start hating on me. I don't care. I firmly believe Okada has had a long enough reign, and the strap should have been given to Kenny Omega, and Bullet Club should have ran roughshod over New Japan. Because it would have rose New Japan's publicity, because Bullet Club did the Hot Topic deal. Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho were the ones who came up with their match. Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho could have been for the IWGP World Championship instead of the United States Championship, and could have main evented the show. Which, in my personal, humble opinion, it should.
Whoa. Okay.
here's another interesting question for you guys. Like I said, I knew from the get-go this podcast was going to go south. I will get us back on board after this next question. Should Tatsuya, Naito, and Okada main event Wrestle Kingdom 12?
I'm okay with that. Because Naito definitely... I'm probably saying his name wrong, but oh well. But Naito, I believe, like, he's very talented, because when I watch Wrestle Kingdom, honestly, like, of course, Omega and Okada impressed me, but, like, really, I was mesmerized by Naito, however you say his name.
Which, I agree to an extent. And the reason why I agree to an extent when it comes to this match is, yes, at the time Chris Jericho was in WWE, and yes, I know they do the G6 Climax tournament where the winner goes on to face the world champion, sort of like what happens at the Royal Rumble. But, what if, and hear me out on this storyline idea, Chris Jericho comes along, says he is the best damn thing going after Naito wins the G6 Climax tournament. At one of New Japan's other shows, they hold a match. Chris Jericho puts Tatsuya Naito for the right to go on to face Okada for the World Heavyweight Championship. This way, you're getting a bigger payoff from Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho wins that match and becomes full-blown, egotistical Chris Jericho.
The best kind of
conniving, evil, etc. And Kenny Omega is the one who defeats the maniacal Chris Jericho, thus cementing him and the Bullet Club and the Elite as baby faces, which basically they already are, but still.
I don't know.
I can't call the Bullet Club baby faces, but
I can't either.
I could definitely call them guys that are so over you basically have to cheer for them.
Exactly.
I can't call somebody baby faces when in their tag match they're telling their opponents to eat shit.
I mean,
I can't call you a baby face if you're telling your opponents to eat shit every 10 seconds.
I don't know what just happened with my phone. I apologize for that, guys.
It is all good. But, I mean, that is definitely something I can say. You know, is definitely a good idea.
Honestly, sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Say what you got to say. What's good? What's happening?
I was just going to say, watching Wrestle Kingdom 11, every single match I saw the Bullet Club in, I'm like, you know what? These guys are pretty good. And they're really good heels. But, like, I can't see them as faces. Especially the Bullet Club. Especially the GODs. The Gorillas of whatever.
Destiny.
I can't remember their names.
Those are my boys, Gorillas
Destiny,
of Destiny.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, love them, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I think them versus the Usos would be amazing.
Oh, God, the day that happens. As you were saying.
I think I just heard a little... Never mind. But it's just... I don't know, I just don't see them as faces. Like, they're constantly making fun of their opponents. They're constantly telling them to eat shit. Like...
I personally could see them as, like, anti-heroes. Like, you know, real talk. Like, they just do their own thing. Like, they don't side with anybody. Like, I see them as a tweeners kind of team. They don't deal with anyone. They don't deal with the bad guys. They don't deal with the good guys. They just do what they want whenever they want to.
Okay, guys. So, I know we could sit here and debate Bullet Club all night, but we are on a time frame, and I would like to keep this podcast moving.
I know.
With that being said,
no, I'm kidding.
That's for another podcast.
I would like to move on to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
All right.
Which actually had what WWE said to be their match of the year, AJ Styles versus John Cena. And at the same time it had that match, it had the worst Royal Rumble in Royal Rumble history. By far.
Which is kind of ironic since it's literally the Royal Rumble, the main event, and you literally have nothing good to offer aside from a couple of cruiserweights and Ty Dillinger.
And Roman Reigns coming in at the god-awful number 30.
The poor guy.
Now, boys, let us talk about and recap AJ Styles versus John Cena. I would like to know how you guys felt about... What's going on my phone?
I don't know. It like completely kicked me off for a second.
It's
Okay,
weird.
well, here I am again. I don't know if this video call thing's working, but we're going to just try to keep going with it.
It's all good. We'll just do voices if this doesn't work out. But anyway,
That's what I was about to say. If it doesn't work out, we'll just go to voices so it doesn't like overload the system.
oh, yeah.
But I would like us to recap AJ Styles versus John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
So much better than I expected.
And everybody's opinions on that match. And a very cool fact for all of you about said match that I don't know if you guys are aware of or not.
What's that?
This was one of the first WWE matches to ever take place in the ring.
What do you mean?
Not once in that match did AJ Styles and or John Cena leave the ring.
Really?
For 35 minutes, they wrestled inside that ring, and neither of them left the ring.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, my God.
I never noticed that. I mean, good eye for you noticing that, but I've never noticed that.
Looking back, they really didn't. I mean, I just remember doing all those kinds of spots in the ring. You usually expect those spots to be like outside of the ring, but they did a lot of extreme stuff, you got John Cena doing an attitude adjustment where he rolled up, picked AJ up again, doing another attitude adjustment, and then
that was awesome.
And
it goes to change as compared to now, and we will get into John Cena realistically in a little while, because I really would like to talk about how at the beginning of the year he was phenomenal, and towards the ending of the year he went from phenomenal to incredibly rusty.
Oh, yeah.
Survivor Series,
It's
guys.
like what happened, bro?
Series.
Or his match with Elias.
Elias. John cannot walk with Elias, sadly.
Can I still walk away?
He cannot walk with Elias.
But overall, for me, I firmly believe AJ Styles versus John Cena does deserve to be in the top 10 WWE matches of the year.
Definitely.
I don't think it deserves a spot at number 1.
Not at number 1, but probably in the middle somewhere.
This was a match that was phenomenal, but I believe got outclassed by another match, which we will get into. Working our way down the year, let's take a pit stop at Elimination Chamber.
Oh, sorry.
No.
We will take a pit stop at Elimination Chamber, which saw 2 phenomenal things happen.
All right.
1, the debut of the new style Elimination Chamber.
Oh, my God.
And 2, Bray Wyatt, finally, after 5 or 6 years of being a WWE superstar, capturing the big one and winning the WWE Championship.
Worst thing to ever happen to him.
Oh, man.
Interesting. That is interesting. I have not heard somebody say worst thing to ever happen to Bray Wyatt.
I'll explain that. Do you want it now or later?
I say do it now. This podcast is a open podcast. I am open to hearing everybody's opinion.
Okay.
Now,
Sorry.
I can already hear the keyboard warriors going, "What the fuck? Bray Wyatt's the greatest thing ever." And yeah, he's one of my favorite wrestlers. However, something happened from him winning the WWE Championship. Trust me, I was screaming. I was coming. I was like, so many things were happening at that moment. Like, I was like speaking in tongues.
Oh God, the
Like,
man was possessed.
called my wife. I literally woke my wife up, shook her up, and told her what, and rewinded it so she could watch what happened.
Oh my gosh.
I know you got to go to work in a few hours.
Who are we talking? What match are we talking about right now?
So, Elimination Chamber, Rob, where Bray Wyatt won the WWE Championship.
Oh, I fangirl so hard with that match.
Same.
So, the reason is like, it was a wonderful thing that happened, but then
It was all downhill from
it
there.
was. It's like you literally just put him on top of the mountain
Just to take
and
him
then,
down.
and then super kicked him all the way down.
Nah, RKO'd him all the way down. And then Randy
No,
just
because
climbed
nobody
back
else
up
went
and
down.
took the
But
title.
literally just
Stoned him all the way down.
all the way down. And I was so upset about that. I was like, really?
I felt bad.
Really?
I was like, dang, are we really going to do Bray like this?
That's how I felt.
Well, I
'Cause
mean,
I love Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's my man. Sorry. I liked him during Husky Harris. Guilty.
I had so many feelings with Husky Harris, but that's something for another day. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I mean, I respect that a lot of people don't like that, but I was a Husky Harris fan.
I wish they gave him a better name at least.
Husky
Yeah,
Harris.
no, I agree with that.
My thing is, like, what was Bo Dallas's original name when he was Husky Harris? But, you know what? That's another story for another day. Anyways, like...
He was Bo Harris.
I don't know, guys, what keeps going on, but for whatever reason, I keep getting kicked off.
Dang. I guess the podcast doesn't like you, bro. I'm sorry.
Well,
That's
that's not
sad.
fucking liking me because I am leading this goddamn podcast.
Yeah, hopefully it's not like
Yeah,
they're
take
on
that,
Corbin.
Facebook.
Yeah.
I will go heel on this shit.
Oh, God. Bro's going to
Oh,
be here for the love of
Josh.
wrestling and
No, he
enjoying
go
what
ham.
culture.
Josh,
He's on straight. Damn.
I will cut a promo on Mark Zuckerberg, okay?
Oh, God. I don't hear that.
I will help you.
I will-
Jerry.
Oh,
Now.
God.
We will fast forward from Bray Wyatt's reign and head to the next topic of debate.
All right.
WrestleMania, baby.
Dun, dun, dun.
What, the one that just passed or the one that's coming?
The one that
This
just
one that
passed,
just passed.
Okay.
which was probably one of the greatest and most emotional WrestleManias I've ever watched.
I agree wholeheartedly because so much happened at this WrestleMania.
Howdy, boys,
But-
baby.
We are going to work our way down, guys, because there's a match I want us to talk about and not forget because it would be a travesty if we did.
Neville
Oh,
versus
yeah.
Austin Aries.
Austin Aries versus Neville. Whoever said Austin Aries, you hit the nail on that.
Me right here.
That match was phenomenal.
Arguably one of the best matches of WrestleMania. Some could even go as far as saying the best match on WrestleMania.
I could honestly say it was one of the most underrated matches
It
of
was.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'm not just
Great
saying that.
match, phenomenal spots, considering the fact that they only probably had 2,000, 3,000 people in the arena at the time.
Oh,
People are still filing in, but damn, Austin Aries and Neville killed it. It shows you
Oh,
how
yeah.
talented both of them were.
oh yeah. And
And
still
they will
are,
never see
wherever
a
they
dime
are
of
now.
that, sadly.
Well, I know where Austin Aries is, but
No
that's kind of just in the
royalties.
back somewhere, waiting, watching.
I
And
don't know. I have a bad feeling about Neville.
actually, we will talk about Neville further in the podcast because I'm going to make a bold prediction about him for 2018.
All right.
But from here, we are going to work our way down the card a bit and talk about the next key match of WrestleMania 34.
Oh yeah.
AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon.
I knew it.
It was all right.
So much better than I expected.
It was
all right.
It was a great match.
The thing that made it a great match was the fact that we went from a technical wrestling match with AJ Styles dominating to Shane McMahon accidentally knocking the ref out, thus leading to weapons being involved in the match and Shane dominating.
Oh, yes.
I thought it was phenomenal storytelling all around that entire match.
Nice.
I thought that the match had phenomenal spots. I thought that the match... I don't think the match, in my eyes, looking back on it, stole the show.
No.
Really?
I thought it was a really damn good match, but I will say, in my personal opinion, my match of the night was Triple H versus Seth Rollins.
Triple H versus Seth Rollins. That was pretty good, honestly.
Which was another damn good match. First match back after Seth Rollins went through intense surgery to get himself back in time for WrestleMania, which many thought wasn't going to happen, but it did.
Okay, real talk. Just want to make this real quick. Like, the way Seth Rollins just entered the arena with that torch, he just rolled up in there, which looking Triple H dead in his eyes, despite how far away he was, looking at him saying, "I'm going to burn your freaking kingdom down." And
that gave me chills.
Like, he was just ready to dominate.
Or the fact that Triple H came out on the motorcycle.
My boy, listen, Triple H
And get losing control.
Like, I'm sorry, Triple H has the best entrances when it comes to WrestleMania. He comes out with Terminators. He comes out.
Apparently this year, guys, he's coming out with Transformers.
Yeah,
It wouldn't surprise me.
What?
Please,
They
no.
reached out to Michael Bay to direct Triple H's WrestleMania entrance this year.
Expect
Please,
a lot of
no.
explosions.
Please, no. He's already ruined all the Transformers movies.
Now, that'll actually lead me to an interesting... Jordan, thank you for saying that. That'll lead to an interesting question about this year's WrestleMania when the time comes.
Okay.
Now, boys, from AJ versus Shane, and we head to another, quite possibly, moment of the night, which many, I think, were expecting because the Hardy Boys did have a show literally down the road.
Yeah. I posted
And
about it too.
there was pictures floating around of a WWE vehicle in the proximity of said show,
Well, Josh,
probably to transport the Hardy Boys to said arena.
Josh, you remember that that article I posted like a while ago? Like it was like a week before, it was like the Monday after Raw before Mania. And it was like if ladders are introduced into the ladder match, the Hardy Boys were showing up.
Yes.
You remember that? Yeah, that's how, like, I knew. I was like, and they were like, so if you see ladders, expect them to be there. And I was like, yes! Sheamus got hit with a ladder. I mean, that gash was nasty, but yes!
And
that match was nasty, but yes!
Like, when that match happened, when everybody else came out, you got the New Day rolling up like, and I wonder who could it be? And they got their wrestling gear on and everything, so you kind of already expect, okay, the New Day's going to come out and do this. But then it's like the Hardy Boys kick in and everybody starts marking out. Everybody in the audience, everybody in the back.
And here's the intriguing thing about this once again, boys. Another interesting factoid. Mm-hmm. Nobody in that match literally knew that the Hardy Boys were part of the match until literally their entrances came.
My God.
Seriously?
Really?
Yeah.
Even the wrestlers.
They kept it that secretive.
Wow. My God. And it's everything you expect. Jeff's doing his freaking weird dance thing. Matt is doing the delete and the yas kind of thing. Everybody, it was just beautiful.
That was a teary-eyed moment, which sadly leads me.
I have something to say real quick.
Oh, what's that?
Of course, Rob.
So I actually saw a live video because I follow this YouTuber that does wrestling on his YouTube channel. Grimm's Toy Show, shameless plug. And he had his reaction live at WrestleMania this year. And oh my God, if you were there, you probably would have went deaf.
Oh, I know. The roof came off the building. And
Even though there wasn't a roof to begin with.
The insane thing. When shows like that happen with an open roof, sound goes up and into the air. A lot of the time, wrestlers can't even hear the fans.
And it's just...
And for that style of a reaction with that much noise, even in the live YouTube reaction videos, goes to show you how popular the Hardys actually are.
Dang.
Now, sadly, I hate to bring this up, but I know it needs to be talked about because it was heartbreaking to watch live.
Oh, God.
Roman Reigns defeating The Undertaker, and Undertaker taking what many still think and or thought was Undertaker's final bout.
Boo.
Okay. Look, here's the thing.
No problem with it.
People were 100% right about this. It doesn't matter who The Undertaker loses to. It's The Undertaker's final match. You're not even looking at the other guy. You're just looking at Undertaker taking all these bumps and spots, and it is the most emotional thing ever.
And what even made it more cringy was the fact that Undertaker was in need of hip surgery when that match happened.
Exactly.
So every bump, every spear, the spear through the announcer table, everything made me cringe. And I will tell you guys an interesting story of that match. You could ask Jordan because Jordan was there live with me. We watched WrestleMania together. We watched the pay-per-views together.
Mm-hmm.
The minute Roman Reigns' music hit and I saw him walking down the entrance ramp, I immediately started crying my eyes out.
And I was just there for Brother Man.
Because I knew that Roman was going over.
I
knew Roman was going over, and I thought, as many thought, this was Undertaker's last WrestleMania.
And they really showed. Took off the gloves, the coats, he left everything, left almost all of his gear in the ring, just his signature coat.
Character for the first time ever, and actually walked over to his kids and Michelle McCool and kissed them.
And just left with a tear in his eye, going down that ramp, looking back.
And now here's my question about this. And like I said, and I'll repeat it many times throughout this podcast, we are going south. How is WWE going to be able to top that exit for The Undertaker?
They're not.
They're not.
I got it. Can I take this over? Being that I'm probably the biggest Undertaker fan here.
Go ahead.
So this is going to be my prediction, okay? The 25th anniversary of Raw is coming soon. It's coming to Raw before Royal Rumble, okay?
Yes.
We all know that The Undertaker is supposed to be there. Correct.
Indeed. That's been confirmed.
So what I'm thinking about what's going to happen is Undertaker's going to come down to the ring, right? Now he's going to say that he's going to retire. And as soon as he says retire, you hear John Cena's music come out.
Leading to John Cena versus The Undertaker.
Well, we were supposed to get last year.
Undertaker at WrestleMania, at the WrestleMania where the streak died. Remember
True.
That? We're going to the one where it died. And we're going to see John Cena versus The Undertaker, where I think the stipulation might be if Undertaker loses, he has to retire.
That's what I was about to call myself.
Almost like Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair type.
So now, I'm a huge Undertaker fan, but I respect John Cena a hell of a lot more than I respect Roman Reigns.
Wait, guys,
I don't mind Cena going over in this match because Cena will actually let Undertaker dominate the majority of the match. You know what I mean?
Here's my one worry about this match.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to see if Cena and Taker are indeed competing. I need to see Cena be a regular leading into the months toward WrestleMania. That way he is not rusty for said match.
Yes.
Cena needs to carry The Undertaker.
I just
I
realized...
love Undertaker. I know Undertaker has more than enough ability, but no matter what, I don't care. Even Shawn Michaels himself said it. I don't care if you're gone for a month. I don't care if you're gone for a week. It shows. Shawn said it himself after coming back after his back injury that almost retired him. He said it was so awkward adjusting back to being inside of the ring.
I just realized
And
something, Josh.
if we're going to have two rusty guys in what is supposed to be, in many eyes, a dream match, I'm worried that this match would go south and be an utter disappointment.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the last thing we want is Hulk Hogan versus McMahon 2.
Yes.
Exactly.
No, so what about this? What
We
if...
don't want the wrong gay.
Well, here's the other interesting thing, guys. Even though it seems that Undertaker versus John Cena is official, if you read my article about the 2018 WrestleMania, according to it, WWE is also in talks with Goldberg, Brock Lesnar facing Roman Reigns, apologies, Batista, and of all people, The Rock.
Hogan?
Oh, God.
Hulk Hogan.
Hey, don't think, oh God, Hulk Hogan will maybe get into wrestling.
Hulk Hogan needs to
Actually,
hit my butt.
my thing about what I would rather see happen for this match, truthfully. In my eyes, granted I want John Cena versus The Undertaker, but I think that match is long overdue and should have happened many years ago. I want somebody who I know is going to be able to at least work the match.
Josh, I thought of something, and this is what I've been trying to say for like the past couple of minutes. So, what if instead of the stipulation of if Undertaker loses, he's got to retire? What if it's just a straight like retirement match where if anybody loses, like whoever loses has to retire?
Yes.
There's a problem with that though, and in that kind of stipulation. Undertaker himself would have to lose. I don't want to see Undertaker lose and a loser leaves WrestleMania or has to retire a match. And then we would also run into the idea of knowing who's going to win the match, especially if it's John Cena versus The Undertaker. John Cena's going over because John Cena's not retiring anytime soon.
That is very true.
He should.
He
With
really
that
should.
being said, and I do agree with you, Connor, but with that being said, I firmly believe this should be a straight-up match. Undertaker versus John Cena, if it happens, no step, straight-up match, Undertaker wins, last two Raw.
And that should be how it is, because really, The
And here's
Undertaker...
the storyline of this match that Robert himself brought up perfectly. This
really?
is the arena where Taker lost.
Yep.
He lost it all. His streak plummeted. This could be the perfect redemption story for The Undertaker.
Have Undertaker go
He
over.
is quote unquote walking into the valley of the shadow of death.
Dang.
Which is something Undertaker's probably going to say. This is Undertaker's redemption story. And I want to hear Undertaker as well say, even though this is my redemption story, this is my last fight.
Dang.
And what if, in the perfect world, and this is storytelling to a T, he wins the match with the last ride?
Oh. Oh.
Reset. This is where I see this happening. When Undertaker coming back. So he dropped his cloak and gloves, which means that he can only come back one way. Big Evil.
Dang.
A lot of people have wanted to see a Big Evil return before he retires.
Big Evil.
I feel like it would work, but like it'd be weird, especially now.
The only way I want to see Undertaker come back with the American Badass gimmick is if Kid Rock performs American Badass live.
Yes.
Real talk.
Yes. That'll be amazing.
Because I want to hear live, I'm an American Badass. That would be so awesome.
The day that Undertaker comes back, man, it's just the day. I don't even know.
And now, let's move on topics, guys, because we could sit here and talk Undertaker for a while, but this is a recap of 2017.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The next key thing to talk about, in my personal opinion, would be the NXT debut of Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Which I think, if I actually remember right, happened at the NXT TakeOver Orlando.
Yep. I watched that.
Which many people were surprised about because at the time he was WCPW champion.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Jordan. I'll see what you want.
Sorry. I was saying, like, which, as we all know, is now Defiant Wrestling. And, that stuff. Yeah. They've been going through some changes. But anyways.
Crap, my phone's dying, guys. Wait. Hold on.
Alright.
Is it? Yep. Sorry, guys.
Oh, dang. I believe Josh has left us. Oh, wait, no, man, he's still here. But, I was saying, oh, yeah. Is everybody else still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I believe. If anyone else wants to take the lead.
I'll be back.
Okay. This is why stuff like this happens. You don't even know what to do next. Like, I now know how it feels like to be WWE every time a wrestler gets injured. Or like you literally have to change. Like you literally have to change plans mid-story.
Swerve!
Oh God. Swerve, we got Triple H on the podcast. I wish.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Hey, what's that in the corner? Swerve out of nowhere!
Oh my God. What do we even say to that?
Why did that make me jump?
Oh my God. Because the idea of a swerve terrifies you.
Alright.
Let's see, where were we? Oh yeah, we were on Drew McIntyre, Galloway, that big dude. That big dude was part of 3MB.
Is Josh here? Because I can't see anything on my screen.
No, he is not.
He is gone for now, sadly. But it's okay. We can do this. We've got this.
Oh, yeah.
I miss him already.
I know. That's fine. I'll see him on Friday. And or probably at Walmart. Anyways. Drew Galloway, McIntyre. How do you feel, and are you as disappointed as me when he did not come out to Broken Dreams?
I was disappointed, but I'm like, maybe they're going with a new look to where he is going to have like this unleashed anger almost, which leads to his sound. So, in a way, I like his theme.
Right.
After listening to it once it came out on Spotify, another shameless plug, I actually started listening to the whole thing, and I got hooked to it.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Yeah, personally, like, I followed a lot of, like, Drew Galloway and McIntyre, what it's called now. I followed a lot of him with WCPW. He became such a huge figure. I really didn't bother, like, he's not coming out to Broken Dreams. I was like, he's actually back in WWE after they made him one of the worst jobbers you could ever imagine, so...
I mean, man, it was sad, man. Like, watching him in WWE at first, he's definitely, like, a different person now. They almost look like different people compared to when you compare him to his like original WWE debut. Like he shook hands with Vince. You thought, okay, this guy he's off to good things. He's off to a great start. And then he went down the jobber line and 3MB happened, and then he left.
Yeah.
But the Indies made him into a man.
It was beautiful.
Exactly.
That's basically what happens with a lot of people. Like, I bet you when Cody comes back, if Cody comes back, he'll be bigger than he was in WWE.
Oh yeah.
I hope he doesn't come back only because he's doing so well on the independent scene alone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he comes back, like if he decides to eventually, I'm not saying like he's gonna come back anytime soon.
Well, let's be real. He's definitely got a lot of things to do before he decides to. Oh, hey, okay.
Yay!
So Josh isn't on right now. I think he lost connection.
Dang, poor guy. Hopefully he's not lost.
Oh no.
Baby, come back!
There's something that I actually wanted to talk about.
Oh, what's that? What's on your mind?
UK Championship Tournament.
There's a 2K Championship Tournament? Why was I not aware of this?
The UK Championship?
He's so salty.
Oh, UK. I thought you said 2K. I was about to say, well, time to build up.
I thought he said 2K too. I was like, what?
Oh, no.
Okay, so
UK tournament.
Josh's phone died, and so that's where he went.
There we go. Okay, now I'm back.
Oh, hey, bro's back.
I literally just said your phone died, and then you're back.
Dang your phone. We can't even
Yeah.
So, Josh, we're talking about the UK tournament now.
I have resurrected.
Like, literally, I was like, Josh's phone died, so that's what happened. Okay,
wait,
guys, I'm back.
UK tournament started in 2007? 2017?
Yeah, that was 2017. That was 8 and done.
Dude, this year was so long. It felt like it happened last year. But
It
yeah.
feels like it, but it didn't.
My God. But yeah, you know, I gotta be honest about the UK tournament. Like, it started off slow for me in part 1. And like the first half, like, I'll be honest, I was not really that into it. Like, it was some good spots and it was some good matches, but it's like I just wasn't into it as I thought it would be. And I feel like the hype for that kind of was the cause of that. Like, you had all these guys from the UK, you know, and I was cheering for them all. I really didn't have like favorites. I just wanted to see, hey, who's going to come out on top.
I was just like.
What?
What?
I swear somebody was talking and then suddenly it just like got cut off. Oh,
and you know what? I was just like, that's literally what just happened.
Exactly.
Okay,
like, you know what I think? I just.
Sorry, finish what you were saying.
One of these days, we really do need to just come all together, get some mics, and just be like, "Okay, guys, let's do this. This is going to be our thing now," because our phones don't want to get along.
Well, honestly, we could always try Discord.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's
Never had
Discord
an issue
servers.
with Discord.
That's true. Discord servers are very, very well done. I actually have one.
I do too.
Oh, you want to continue over at Discord?
And I will say that you do have to have like a recording thing, but since Ethan has that,
Oh yeah.
I haven't.
awesome. I'm not talking about Discord. I'm like, Ethan has the recording, like a recording thing for it.
Yeah, I mean, I just have GarageBand on my computer, but let's get back to wrestling for now.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. We're on the UK tournament. I was talking about how it wasn't really good the first half, but I really liked the second half because that's when things really started building up. And so I got to actually notice these guys. I got to see guys like, you know, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, and just like, you know, when it surprised me that someone so young, who was only 19 at the time, just winning the World UK like championship. And I'm just like, dude, this guy right here.
Yeah, that
Give him
blew my mind.
Give him a medal. Give him a medal. Give him a belt. Give him like
Jordan, give me
the
a number and check the other inbox.
Like, that blew my mind how, like, awesome he did.
It's just like, like so many people win their championships like at age 40. At the time, they're like, world champ or like 30s or something like that. They'll get it at late 20s at best. This dude was still technically in his teens and he won a championship. It's just like, dude, congrats. And on WWE of all places, just congratulations, Jesus.
Yeah, Tyler Bate is one of the best British wrestlers I've ever seen.
I know, and at the time, I never even heard of Progress Wrestling. Well, I kind of did, but I mostly learned that from Jimmy Havoc. But aside from that, I just like, dang. The fact that these guys are just coming in here whooping butt is amazing.
It really
good.
is.
Just like, and what kind of is weird to me too is that, like, in the UK tournament, it's like the winner still keeps the belt even though they're not officially with WWE full time. Like, one moment you could see the UK belt on WWE, the next you'll go to like Progress Wrestling and you'll see, oh snap, hey, he's holding it here too along with his Progress Wrestling belt. I'm like, what? Dang, dude. It's just weird to me holding a belt on a different show.
Yeah.
Unless you're Cody Rhodes on the Indie Six and he's holding
the bait match was freaking phenomenal.
Oh man, yeah, it was. Which one? He's been in a lot of good ones lately.
The one in the UK tournament where the match lasted like 40 minutes almost and the guy was injured. That one.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I am more than happy to have guys like Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne, and all those guys, just doing their thing. Just whoop butt, take names, and just do what they got to do.
Yeah.
Really wish I could watch more British wrestling.
Three best.
God, I wish I could watch more British wrestling. Aside from Defiant Wrestling and Progress Wrestling, whatever else they got going on.
Yeah.
Man. Well, like, that's all I can say about the UK tournament. You guys are all good.
Honestly, like, I really enjoyed it. Like, a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah. I mean, there were only 3 people I was hyped for: Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne, Trent Seven. Those 3, just because I've seen those guys working just amazing stuff.
And there was actually this one guy at the beginning who lost, like on the first match tournament. I'm trying to remember his name. I don't know. I can't remember his name. I just know he was black. He was like a boxer type of dude. He was definitely trying to be like this big dude who was a striker. I liked him, and I want more of him. I think he's just
God, I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of his name.
My point exactly. I can't remember.
Dude, and I liked him too. I'm like, okay, I see a lot of potential here.
It just sucks because I don't know your name.
Exactly. And you know what? I'm looking it up.
Please do, because
I'm almost there already.
I remember his name, but anytime I do remember his name, I just forget it the next day. I'm like, oh wait, crap.
Crap, they don't have photos here.
Of course they don't. Oh.
It's okay. I know a lot of the guys' names, so I can just like open up 2 windows.
What?
Okay.
No, it wasn't Tucker.
I want to see if it wasn't Tucker. I want to see if it's this HC guy.
Tyson T-Bone it had to be.
No, it's maybe Tyson T-Bone. I'll look that up. Tyson T-Bone.
Nope, that's not it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if it's this HC guy.
HC guy.
Saxon.
His name HC Dyer.
Oh yeah, that's his name.
Is that it?
Yes, it's H.C. Dyer. I know it's a Dyer.
Yeah, no, that's it. Because I just clicked the images. He's like a light skinned black guy.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, I remember him. He was awesome. Thoroughly enjoyed him. You know, there really wasn't a lot of the people I didn't like.
No, it's all good, really.
And I mean, there was a few that was like, okay, who was that guy that like basically got cheated out of the whole tournament?
Which one?
I'm trying to remember what happened. I think it was like Pete Dunne like went to pin the guy, or it might have been somebody else went to pin the guy.
I know which match.
He kicked out at like 2.
I know which match you're talking about.
Like,
I know which match you're talking about.
Like, who was that?
I know which match you're talking about. I just can't remember the guy's name.
The guy with the 2 eyes, the nose, the mouth. That guy, right?
That guy.
Thank you. That description is very, very helpful.
Anyway,
I just remember there was this other guy that stood out, but I can't remember his name, but everybody kept calling him Jesus.
Guys, here's the matches that Pete Dunne faced. Roy Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it may not have been Pete Dunne. I'm not exactly 100% that it was Pete Dunne.
It sounds like a Pete Dunne thing.
It does, though, doesn't it?
Kind of a jerk. He's alright, though. Pete Dunne. You jerk.
Yeah, jackass.
Hey, Pete Dunne's still a great wrestler.
I know, he's great. He's awesome. Just still a jerk, though.
Well, he's a heel. What are you expecting to be nice?
Oh, no. I mean, you could be a heel, but, like, can you just be, like, a jerk with some class? Like The Miz?
No.
Or JBL? Okay, you know, never mind.
Miz with class.
JBL's a horrible person. He's a...
God, he's good at being heel.
Okay, so I found the entire play-by-play thing for it, so I'm just gonna like kind of go through it and see if it's it.
All right. Yep, I can't remember anymore.
Okay.
Wait, was it Trent Seven?
It was not Trent Seven because it was somebody who we never saw again.
Wait, I know. His name is Sam Gradwell.
I said that in the beginning.
Nope.
Sam Gradwell. And
I just found out who it was, and I lied.
And we
Yeah,
apologize.
Gradwell.
And we apologize. We were really getting curious about this.
No,
And also
I
feel
know.
bad.
I know that I'm sorry we're getting off topic here, but I figured out who it was. It was, and we have seen this guy since then. It was Jordan Devlin defeating Danny Burch with a roll-up, and he kicked out at 2, but the ref still called the match.
Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Oh,
I literally was just reading it, and it said,
Oh,
because remember the crowd was like, "This is bullshit."
oh yeah. When the crowd says it's bull crap, you know it is.
Yeah.
See, I knew it was like, I was like, I had the guy's face, and I was like, is it Birch? And then I was like, I don't know, maybe not.
Oh my god. But alright, we have been on the UK topic for like the longest time. Just actually never forget the UK tournament.
The next one will be the Money in the Bank. The women's Money in the Bank match.
Okay.
Ugh.
I actually really liked that.
Oh, thank God, I thought it was the only one.
No, really. I liked it. I thought it was pretty dope.
And you know what?
I'm sorry, but
Oh, hey, bro's back.
Hi, fuckers.
Hi, you
Yes!
jerk.
I was going to sit here and be quiet for like 20 minutes and wait to see if you guys noticed I returned.
I kind of had a feeling you were there. I just is he doing his thing though? But okay.
Okay, boys.
Whatever.
Women's Money in the Bank. Horrible.
What?
I agree.
Terrible.
It's not good.
Get back, I know you just came back, but get out.
Why? James
Bro.
Ellsworth, of all fucking people, climbed up the goddamn ladder and got the Money in the Bank, and they had to do
But
it
bro.
again for
But bro.
free the next week on SmackDown Live because of the backlash they received.
But brother, man, if you take out James Ellsworth, what do you get altogether?
Terrible.
Still terrible.
It was nuts. I'm sorry. The
It
one
was
they
not
had on
good.
SmackDown Live was much better than the one they actually had at Money in the Bank.
I'm sorry, I really wasn't mad at that one.
I wasn't either. I was like, that was such a heel move.
Were you guys not? Here's the question, though.
Okay.
Let me ask you something interesting. If this match happened after 6 years of women's Money in the Bank matches, would you have been pissed?
Honestly, I wouldn't be mad, I'd just be disappointed.
Exactly. And that's what happened to thousands upon thousands of fans. They were disappointed. They felt like the ladies got smacked in the face.
All because
It's
of
just
James
supposed to be a
Ellsworth.
big night for the women. It wasn't.
I mean, James Ellsworth's not exactly a man, but, you know...
James
I
Ellsworth should have never
climbed a
claimed.
ladder.
Before we pressed on with the podcast, I was gone for a good 15-ish minutes. What did you guys talk about while I was gone?
You don't have to ask
Okay.
that.
Just in UK.
I basically took over a little bit, and I was just talking about Drew McIntyre and kind of roasting how he doesn't have the Broken Dreams team. But all in all, I was impressed with what he's done, you know, making his debate. And then we were talking about the UK tournament for a while, and we were trying to figure out that one dude's name who got...
And it took us way too long.
And it just went on way too longer than it should have because we were trying to figure out who got screwed. Until we finally realized, okay, we need to move on.
It was Danny Burch, by the way.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, dude's name was Danny Burch.
so, women's Money in the Bank happened.
It did.
Let us further move on down the road since I am back. Jordan, I appreciate for you taking over while I was gone.
He did well.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm
Thank
sure
you very
Jordan
much.
did well. Jordan's the king.
Thank you.
He's very diplomatic.
I'm the Messiah.
But,
I'm going to beat you up one of these days, Rob.
I swear, I'm never
Glad I
gonna
go by
like.
the name
You're
Pickle.
never getting a holiday.
You're gonna get an anti-holiday.
Yes.
we will now... What else could we talk about? Let's talk about Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in the feud they had.
Their feud, honestly, was actually pretty good for what we got.
Should have been in the talks of feud of the year. I mean, I know we didn't really have a feud of the year award, but
Well, now we did.
if we did,
Strowman.
You know, guys, speaking of the awards, they totally flopped in the group and did not go the way I wanted them to go.
Oh,
That being said, at the ending of this, I am going to read you the awards.
Okay.
okay.
oh,
And I am going to ask my fellow admins,
I'm one of them.
by the way, for the people who are confused listening to our podcast and don't know what the hell I mean by admins, join For the Love of Wrestling on Facebook. Fantastic group.
Please join. We need the views. No,
And we also hit our 1 year mark.
indeed.
and
We joined the 1,000 Club.
yes,
1,000 Club. For life.
I saw how close we were. I saw how close we were, and I'm like, I gotta fix this.
I tried ringing a bell.
It's okay.
Now,
We need more cowbell.
I have one by my bed.
We
We
need a
will-
little
Old school reference there.
move down the list of things to talk about and talk about what was, in my personal humble opinion, match of the year.
And what was that, my brother?
It happened at NXT TakeOver Chicago.
Oh,
And ironically, it was for the United Kingdom Championship.
You mean the match that I announced before, Dunn and
Bait.
Who put on, by far, in my personal opinion, the best trilogy of the year, beating Kenny Omega versus Okada.
Oh, snap. That's some big balls you're dropping on the table, bro.
So no one's favorite match was Ellsworth beating AJ Styles for a contract with WWE.
Robert, for the love of God, get the fuck off my podcast.
See, Robert, this is why we're dedicating a holiday to not like you. You're gonna throw fruit.
Can I tell you my favorite James Ellsworth match?
Oh God.
Oh no, it's oh yes, not oh God.
Becky Lynch versus James Ellsworth.
Becky Lynch versus
James Ellsworth. The one mixed
Or what
in the
about
match.
what about that house show match where he took a finisher from each one of the women?
Oh God.
I never actually saw that, but I heard it was awesome.
I am angry at the fact that technically nobody saw it, but unless you were there, but
Oh no,
like,
you saw it because someone recorded a video of it.
I mean, I'm sorry, I can't watch things from a potato like that.
I can't watch it from a potato.
But there's only so much I could watch from that.
Okay, boys. Now, we could sit here and we could recap 2017, but I'm sorry to have to do this because I know a lot's happened and I know we didn't cover a lot. I wish we covered a lot more. My phone never died. But for the sake of time and the fact that we have an hour and 10 minutes left until we have to cut this off, because usually we end at 11 Eastern time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We are going to get into the awards, and we are going to finish off the podcast about talking about what we expect from 2018.
Okay. Let me just get my wrestling tux on and my award music going.
I'm just wearing a shirt. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good
Now,
enough.
let me start off with a very, 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 very interesting debate.
Way more than me. I mean, what?
Actually, Connor,
Huh?
let's do a game of Around the Ring.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God, no.
Ding ding ding.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Who was the better brand this year? Raw or SmackDown? Go.
Wait, hold on.
Oh boy.
Hold on. Are you saying we should do Around the Ring, and then like I'm competing in Around the Ring?
Well, you didn't jump on and say you were leading Around the Ring, therefore...
Here we go. Oh.
Did my game show just get hijacked?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
boy,
it
you
did.
just got hijacked.
Okay. Okay, how many people we got on here?
I'm here.
Okay, so we got a Jordan, we got a me, we got a Robert, and we got an Ethan. That's 5 people. Yay, I can count. But no,
Dang.
so that just means we don't have an even amount of people.
I'll sit
You
out.
can count. Okay,
I'll
let's
sit
not
out.
do Around the Ring.
Well, no, I can sit out.
Unless
Let's just do a serious debate.
Okay.
Unless you were in it too.
But if I were in it, I'm hosting it. Therefore, I could make myself win. How is that fair?
That is true, and then I have to come
Because
over
I
to
would
your
just take
house
over
and
when
big
it's
butcher
your
your
I
face.
literally just said I would sit out of it.
Okay.
there
If
we
you
go.
want to do it, do it.
All right.
Okay, boys.
Then we should have a
Raw?
serious debate.
Or SmackDown.
NXT.
What was NXT
That is
is
a
not
very
part of
smart-
this. It is its own entity.
Yeah, let's be real. NXT would probably win it in a landslide.
NXT would win in a big landslide had I had an NXT.
Red versus blue. Yellow.
Truly, the wars of red versus blue never ends. But I guess if I had to be honest, it's kind of a mixed bag because Raw started off terrible, and then it gradually became good later. And it's the same with SmackDown. They started off amazing, and then they kind of ended up being back and forth from good to meh, then bad, then okay,
Okay.
and then meh, and meh.
Now,
Raw, baby.
this is where I totally disagree with Jordan.
Really?
SmackDown sucked this year until AJ Styles won the WWE Championship.
Yep.
Oh.
But then
Yeah.
you technically win it again, though.
Jordan, the champions this year were Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, Jinder Mahal, and AJ Styles.
And you forgot John Cena in the beginning of the year when he got the 16 championship.
Oh,
And John Cena. True. But
I'll go figure.
I have no complaints.
SmackDown, ironically, and this is the truth in my humble opinion, did not become good again until AJ Styles won the WWE Championship.
It's just sad that he's actually kind of right.
Therefore, AJ Styles truly is, as he says he is, the champ that runs the camp.
SmackDown is the place that AJ Styles built.
AJ is so goddamn good that even if he's on the card, it makes everybody else feel the need to step their game up.
Pretty much.
Because every goddamn time AJ Styles is in a match, I know it's going to be a good match.
I'm going to say this right now. Please have AJ Styles beat CM Punk's record. Please. Because here's an intriguing question for you guys.
All right.
Over the past year and a half, AJ Styles has been a WWE superstar.
True.
Actually, now going on a 2 year. I think we're about 2.5 weeks from his 2-year anniversary.
By God.
Give me one bad AJ Styles match. Go.
His matches with Jinder Mahal.
Lies.
They weren't bad. They were okay.
You know, bro, I'm actually going to agree with you on that.
I am talking horrible to the point you wanted to turn off your goddamn TV.
You know, honestly, I was expecting that to be with him and Brock Lesnar. I thought AJ Styles was going to get squashed.
But that was a match of the year candidate.
And that's the thing. That's what I'm surprised at. I was expecting Brock to not give a crap and just end it. But no, he actually kept it going with AJ Styles. And that kind of showed me that, okay, Brock is actually respecting AJ Styles. He actually has respect for this guy out of all the other wrestlers. I still like Brock some effort.
I believe year-round.
Mm-hmm.
In my humble opinion, Raw decimated SmackDown this year.
That is true.
Yep.
Now, don't get me wrong, I believe SmackDown has some things they do better than Raw, and I believe Raw has some things they do better than SmackDown. But in terms of wrestling standpoint and booking, Raw was the better show.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
I'll be honest, I do look forward to Raw more than SmackDown.
The only reason why I watch Raw now, I don't even watch SmackDown anymore.
Matt Hardy?
Well, no, but yes.
No, but yes.
He's not denying it.
Well,
I will actually say something about Matt Hardy that a lot of you guys are going to be pissed off about.
Oh, God.
Ethan, block your ears.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
This is going to piss you all off.
Oh, boy.
He is not a good wrestler. He has a good gimmick.
Bye.
I can agree with that, actually.
I was just like, bye.
Get the fuck out.
Honestly, I have to disagree with you on this. Because he lasted like a good 5 minutes with Braun Strowman. Of all people. Can anybody else besides Roman or Big Show or Brock say that?
Okay,
No.
but here's the thing, Ethan, that you have to remember. He lasted 5 minutes with Braun Strowman because Vince told him to last 5 minutes with Braun Strowman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no.
Truthfully, let me
Ethan
rephrase
is like foaming.
before Ethan gets really salty.
Oh, God.
No,
Robert,
Ethan's
grab your
like
fries.
foaming at the mouth and steaming from the ears right now.
I mean, I do feel like death right now, but you know.
Area.
I just believe that him and Jeff, granted, yes, they are decent. I don't believe they are on an AJ Styles level.
Right.
I
He's-
agree with
he's-
that. Yes, I agree with. AJ Styles is on a different level than that.
It is hard to be on an AJ Styles level.
Okay. Here's an intriguing factoid for you guys, which I still am sticking to.
All right.
Chad Gable, in my humble opinion, is the next AJ Styles.
I knew you were going to say that.
Ooh, that's a big statement.
That is a big statement.
I think he is that damn good.
He is.
Can you hold to that?
I'm not laughing at you guys. I'm so sorry. I just saw something that just fucked with my head so much.
And I started thinking about that after his match with Rusev he had on SmackDown a few months ago.
Honestly, you're right. But like, what I think is that like, in his current run right now, he's not gonna like become that star. He's gotta go to the independent scene and become that star out of the shadow of
that is true. You have to do that time
because let's be real, WWE doesn't believe
hold up though. Actually, Ethan, I'm going to debate that topic with you because The Miz was never on the Indies.
That is true.
I think Miz just got over because he's a good heel. He's a good talker.
Also,
Chad Gable is a good wrestler.
Chad Gable is not a good wrestler.
Yes, he is.
Chad Gable is an amazing wrestler.
Exactly. And Shinsuke Nakamura, mind you, yes, he is charismatic. Yes, he has a damn good entrance, but he got over because of his ability.
Not a good wrestler.
He's a good wrestler in my opinion.
He's an amazing wrestler.
Oh yeah.
So, let us kind of switch topics here because we debated Raw and SmackDown. Let me ask each one of you around the table, and you're each going to be giving a little bit of time to explain your reasoning, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Who do each of you believe was your superstar of the year? Go.
Miz.
Robert, why do you say The Miz?
I say The Miz because, well, let's face it, The Miz, no matter who he was facing, in whatever brand he was in, he drew you to each rivalry. He was he brought you to each match. He was the talker that everyone, wants to be like. He made everyone watch that show that day, waiting for Miz to talk every single week. And when he defended the title, let's not remember this part. He's a two-time Intercontinental Champion in the year. And I'm not a Miz fan, okay? So if I was going to say someone, it wouldn't be Miz, but The Miz captured my heart and everything else this year because of what he was able to do in that ring. No matter who he was against, he was a damn good talker on that arena, and he helped Sika opposed to Nikki Bella in a way too.
Dang.
Okay.
I'm going to say this.
All right, Connor.
Well, no. I'm just going to, add to Robert's point. I'm not disagreeing with him. I'm not trying to, say my case now. I'm just going to add to Robert's point. The Miz truly, in my opinion, inspires, personifies the famous Batman quote. He's not the wrestler we wanted, but he's the wrestler we deserved. He was just amazing. I'm sorry, I'm such a Miz head. I love this.
No, you're totally fine. But I don't think The Miz was Superstar of the Year, in my personal opinion.
Oh, no, he's not going to be the one that I give either, but...
Actually...
He's up there, though.
Easily. A lot of you are probably expecting me to say AJ Styles, but I think I'm going to go a different route for once.
Uh-oh.
On mine.
I swear, I was not going to say AJ Styles, because I was going to give him to you, so I swear if you say my backup, I'm gonna go and find you and punch you in the face.
Mine
I can find him for you and punch him in the face.
is a glorious man.
Oh boy.
Okay, it's not. Okay, cool.
I am going to say Bobby Roode.
I'm okay with that.
Because Bobby, for the majority of 2017, pulled a Finn Balor and carried NXT on his back. And it takes a damn good wrestler to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, man.
I was gonna
Damn good wrestler.
disagree with you there, but I actually agree with you on that.
And not to mention, guys, his matches with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Dang.
Why?
That's true.
I don't. My brain. I'm so distracted today because I just finished this past. I'm very behind. Not very behind. Just like a few days. I just finished NXT from Wednesday. I don't even know what to say.
Now, let me keep going down the list. Personally, I was going to say AJ Styles because I still believe AJ Styles at the moment is the #1 wrestler in WWE.
Oh yeah.
World.
In terms of ability and in terms of the fact, like I just said, he is just so damn good that it doesn't matter if you're watching AJ Styles versus James Ellsworth. You're going to tune in because AJ Styles is wrestling.
AJ Styles can make anybody look good.
He could turn a piece of coal into a diamond.
Yeah.
Indeed he can.
He could have a match with my 8-year-old brother and make my 8-year-old brother look like Chad Gable.
It's the truth. AJ truly is phenomenal. He is truly next level.
The day that guy starts training people, man, I'll be the first person to sign up.
Absolutely.
Is my first show of the year.
Of course, Rob.
Because I actually have two other ones that I wanted to talk about, who I feel are also superstar of the year, because I had a three-way tie. The first one is Aleister Black.
Yeah.
That is good potential.
And I won. He went undefeated almost all year. Well, since he debuted, he was undefeated. And
I was gonna say, I think I just saw his first loss.
Well, this is where I say he didn't lose in a singles match, so I don't count it as his first loss.
Well, he took the pin.
Okay, yeah,
it wasn't
that's
a
true.
singles match.
But, guys,
That's me making that argument.
to keep this podcast rolling, Jordan,
Yes.
Rolling.
who was your superstar of the year?
Braun Strowman.
Okay, that's another good pick.
The guy improved so much from last year that it is amazing. He has proved that he belongs there. He proved that he can get in there into the ring, take down anybody or anything that gets in his way. He shows that even if you can say he's not that good on the mic, let's be honest, when he talks, you are terrified. You believe that this guy is going to freaking kill you.
Sorry, though.
Wait,
Exactly.
who did you just say?
Braun Strowman.
Motherfucker, how many of y'all are gonna steal my person?
Don't worry, Connor. You can go before me.
I'm saving mine for last.
Okay, but just to wrap this up, the guy has improved so much with all the things that he has done and things that he is able to do. I do believe that he is definitely deserves this spot as, superstar of the year in my eyes. For the simple fact that he's a big guy who could do more than just throw people around. And even when he throws people around, let's be honest, you get impressed. So, Braun Strowman, dude of the year. Plus, he is a guy I could go to Comic-Cons with without being scared.
Well, honestly, when did he have okay, this is something I don't understand. When people are like, oh yeah, Braun Strowman had comeback of the year, when did he have a bad year?
I would say 2016 for the simple fact that he was kind of underutilized and he was just beating jobbers to the point of no return. Like, basically, he was kind of a wall. Like, he was more than just he wasn't really a beast that he is now. He was just more like a wall. Like, just something you couldn't really knock down. And just,
Okay.
That's kind of boring.
True.
Now,
I feel like it was just a slow build.
Yeah, that's basically what I mean. You know, he just wasn't really there for me at the time. But, brother man, as you were.
Robert,
Yes.
your superstar of the year.
So my superstar of the year, I'd have to say, is Seth frickin' Rollins.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
I was gonna say AJ, but clearly he has been the hottest thing since he came to WWE. But I feel like Seth really had a huge moment this time of year.
Damn.
Like,
So-
he was the poster boy for 2K18. He beat Triple H, his mentor.
Awesome.
I don't know why, but I really thought you just said he's the poster boy of cocaine.
Oh, God.
Oh, let's hope not.
And last but not, Ethan, did you ever say yours?
No.
No.
Ethan, your superstar of the year.
Hey, Connor, guess.
Oh, God.
It's the funny from
Oh,
the
okay.
both sides, isn't it?
I already know who your superstar of the year is. I mean, it's obvious.
Oh, my
It's
God.
obvious.
Matt
It's gotta be James Ellsworth.
Oh, my God.
No, it's Roman Reigns.
Ew,
Oh,
no.
Yeah, that was my second guess.
I was going to say Roman Reigns, but it was...
No, I got it.
Guys, I got it.
Oh, God.
Oh God,
Guys, it's obviously Jeff Hardy.
Oh no! It's Kurt Hawkins.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
150 streak right there.
Oh, God.
No
So-
one can beat that.
So I think it was Josh who posted Kurt Hawkins winning his 150th match. So Channy Rivera made me laugh so hard. He was like, plays Goldberg's theme in reverse.
okay,
That made me
boys.
laugh so hard.
Alright, Ethan, go.
That was
He's
actually
still
really
laughing
funny.
at plays Goldberg's theme in reverse. Oh no! You know what? I got it. Ryan O'Grady.
Ethan, go.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So, Josh, you might disagree with me. Superstar of the year, Matt Hardy. You know why? Here's my reason for this. So he went from the most over person in the independent scene
True.
back to the WWE, super over there until it kind of faded away and classified itself as obsolete.
I
Started-
like what you did there.
Started losing all of these matches to break himself again, eventually, to having woken Matt Hardy. Now it's the same gimmick, and it feels like he's super over again.
Now, this actually leads me into one of my predictions for 2018, which is going to make Ethan very happy with what I say. In 2018, we will see Matt Hardy as a world champion.
Yes. Please.
I
I mean, if
think
Vince,
Matt Hardy is going to pull a Daniel Bryan.
if Vince is super into this gimmick, as much as Matt is, it's a definite. It is a definite.
Well, it's not even the fact that Vince is into the gimmick. I think the fans are going to get so far behind him that it's impossible for him not to be, because the broken gimmick is that entertaining.
Yes. Thank
And last but not least, O'Connor. Huh?
Your superstar of the year.
I already said Kurt Hawkins.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Well,
I will just move on to the next topic.
Since surprisingly nobody said it, I was literally thinking of like 3 backups, and I'm like, okay, I gotta have a backup. Someone's gonna say my first choice, obviously. So I gotta think of a good backup. Damn, Jordan just said my backup. Damn, Robert said my other backup. Like, my backups kept getting taken. I'm like, nobody said my first choice. Then I was like, oh well, Josh has to say it. No. So yeah, I mean, I was gonna go with AJ Styles, but I was just so certain that somebody was gonna say that. But I had to think of like 30 backups. But I mean, it kind of speaks for itself. He said it himself. He started out as the WWE champion and ended as the WWE champion. That alone, like, pretend he did nothing besides that. That fact alone makes him amazing. Makes him phenomenal.
Okay.
And
Wait,
I see.
Connor's still going.
Oh.
It's okay, Connor. Keep going.
Well,
You're on a tangent here, buddy.
I was just gonna wrap it up. I was just basically saying, like, that alone makes it amazing. But he kept it. He just kept it up the entire year. Like, he never had a slowdown point, really.
Now, boys and girls,
Go ahead.
we go into the honorable mentions.
Can I start with that?
Go ahead, Rob.
Rusev.
Rusev is a definite.
Rusev Day.
My second honorable mention of the year,
Oh, nobody's gonna say mine.
Cesaro.
Yes. Easily could be worker. Actually, you know what? If we had this award, he would be my choice as worker of the year.
Definitely.
And now, here's my third honorable mention, which Jordan is going to jump with glee about, but I just think he is too good not to mention.
Uh-oh.
Big fucking E.
Big E. He is so talented.
That man.
He needs to be the first African American world champion.
Yeah.
For the PG era.
He makes pancakes look awesome.
Yeah.
He is so goddamn good. All of New Day is good, but I think this was truly Big E's year in the group.
Yeah.
Last year was Xavier's. This year is Big E's. Hopefully 2018 is Kofi.
Hopefully.
I thought Kofi had his year back in like 2012 or something.
2000.
We don't talk about that.
Back when he was a Jamaican sensation. But nah, Big E is
I'm from Jamaica, man.
Let me keep just a couple more guys that I just think deserve mentioning for the Superstar of the Year category. Kevin Owens,
Yes.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn.
Yup.
Let's jump.
Nobody.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Here's a surprising one that's going to surprise you guys.
I swear to God, I will punch you in the face.
Shane McMahon.
Okay, thank God. No, you know what? I really, literally don't think anybody's gonna say mine. Honestly, I think I may get kicked out of the group.
Kurt
Who is
Hawkins?
yours, Connor?
You were going to say Jinder Mahal, weren't you?
I am gonna say Jinder Mahal, and I'm gonna stand on a mountaintop and scream Jinder Mahal.
Hi,
I'm not gonna yell
Mads.
at you.
Who?
My fiance's part of this talk.
What?
Oh my God!
Maddie!
Maddie wanted to see how one of our podcasts goes.
Oh my God!
Oh, God. This is going to be something else.
Oh, my
Excuse
God.
me while I die.
Well, she's probably not going to talk much, guys.
My point is
Actually, wait, I'm going to put her on the spot because I'm a terrible fiance.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Maddie, who is your Superstar of the Year?
anytime now.
I may like change the question to make it easier. Why don't you kick off Woman of the Year?
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, babe. Who's your Woman of the Year? That's a good answer, Maddie.
No, Connor, that's literally
God,
the same
I like
answer
opened the
Catherine
door
would
for
always
ya.
give me. For every...
You know, here's the thing about Maddie, guys, and this is my mission from God. Maddie hates professional wrestling.
Get out.
Here's the thing about this, guys, which I find to be very interesting and intriguing. And Connor, I'm sorry I have to do this to you.
Oh, I was just kidding, I swear.
No, Maddie is such a good fiance, guys. She asked Connor to ask me who my favorite wrestlers were.
No.
Technically, I asked Jordan first, but Jordan didn't answer.
No. She didn't ask me to ask you. She's just like, hey, who do you think Josh would like? Like, who do you think Josh's favorite wrestlers are? And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm going to secretly ask him.
I got I had to get help from Connor because Jordan
wrote her a book.
Look,
Yeah, Jordan wrote her a book.
No, that was the first chapter.
Okay, guys.
Literally, he was like, oh yeah, so he likes list 50 names.
Even though I love my fiance very much and I appreciate she's part of this podcast, this is a wrestling podcast.
Oh, don't do it.
He didn't tell me anything about this. He's like, oh no, there's a podcast on YouTube. 20 hours later.
I love her Josh impersonation. Her Josh impersonation is spot on.
It's okay,
Very realistic.
She's my fiance for a reason, guys.
I sent him a body. I sent him a body slam gif, and he didn't even answer it.
Oh,
That is not what I thought she was going with.
Wait, I just probably screwed this up really bad, and I'm surprised Maddie's not yelling at me.
Uh-oh.
Maddie, your mom, under no circumstances, is allowed to listen to this podcast.
She's not.
Good. She cannot know yet that we are engaged.
Oh.
Or else it will be the death of Maddie.
Secret lover. Secret lover. Secret lover.
Oh, I think you said dump her in lava.
Okay.
Legitimately.
Women of the Year. Women of the Year, guys. Come on, let's focus. Women of
Thank
the
you,
Year.
Rob. That's what I was about to do.
I'm gonna start off first, and I'm gonna make Jordan. I'm gonna make Jordan happy with this one, but I'm not gonna say who everyone knows. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say this: Ember Moon.
Ooh, yes.
Good choice.
And here's why I say Ember Moon. Ember Moon has put on the greatest women's matches in NXT or WWE.
Now, I do agree that Ember is up there, but I'm going to just go with the pick of all picks because it's kind of obvious in my personal opinion.
He's gonna choose Alexa Bliss.
Thank you, Maddie. I love you.
Oh, he is.